If you were to see a middle-aged man pick up a strange child in his car at the beginning of a film, you'd probably think, oh, it's one of those films, especially when you see the guy whip out his camera. But there's a bit of a twist to this one. From 1974, this is All the Kind Strangers. I'm Jay Harangue and I've wasted hours of my life watching terrible films.
You should subscribe.
This is Jimmy and he's the main character.
Hi.
He sees this kid Gilbert walking along the road and innocently offers him a ride home.
How far are you going?
About a mile, I expect.
But it's way further than a mile, and this ride goes on and on and on. When they finally get to Gilbert's house, Gilbert insists he stays for dinner and meets his brothers and sisters. His mum and dad are dead, by the way, so they're all orphans.
Orphans.
Now let's meet the family.
This here's my brother James, Mr. Wheeler.
Hello, James.
Hello. Rita's 12.
Hi, Rita.
John's 50. That's Martha. She can't talk.
Nice to meet you, Martha.
This here's baby.
Yeah, so they're a bit weird. By far the creepiest one is Gilbert's oldest brother, Peter. Oh, here he is.
It was nice to meet you, Peter.
Figured on having you join us for supper, Mr. Wheeler.
Well, I appreciate the invitation, but if you'll just show me the road out of here, that'll be thanks enough.
All right, I'll show you.
He's like, yeah, it's just down the road there. Oh, right, he's fucked off. And oh no, Jimmy's car won't start, so it looks like he'll be staying the night. In the morning, he takes a photo of the orphans.
Orphans.
Peter then starts telling Jimmy about his dead mum.
Mom was a school teacher, you know. She had a lot of books and things.
Yes, I'd imagine she would have done.
Rita, take Mr. Wheeler to see Mama.
Mama?
Peter's like, yeah, don't worry about that. Just go upstairs with Rita. So that's happening.
Mama, this is Mr. Wheeler. He'll be having supper with us.
Rita tells Mama that Peter wants supper immediately, then goes back downstairs. Jimmy's like, you do realise your kids are telling people you're dead? And she's like, oh, I'm not their mum. They just like to call me that. He's like, hang on, why are the windows nailed shut?
I don't like the children under my feet while I'm cooking.
Then Jimmy sees that she's written help in the flour. John and James come in and tell her to hurry up with supper. Jimmy's like, it's okay, it'll be ready soon.
Peter told me to show you to the supper table.
Around the dinner table, it's a pretty normal family setup. The kids are misbehaving and Mama is bollocking them.
Why ain't there no blackberry jelly, Mama?
Because you went fishing yesterday instead of collecting the berries.
And it looks like Martha has a crush on Jimmy. Not sure why he'd be interested in that.
She can't talk.
Good point.
Anyway, Peter suggests that Jimmy goes with John tomorrow to collect berries.
Thanks anyway, but I'll be leaving tomorrow as soon as I get a tow truck out here.
Peter's like, shut up about going home, just eat more ham.
Peter?
Why don't you eat your supper, Pa?
Yeah, more on that later. First, Jimmy has some questions about this arrangement.
What do you do for money?
They sell homemade whiskey.
How do you pay the gas bills?
There's natural gas on the land.
And what about your schooling?
The mum left instructions.
She had a lot of books and things.
Jimmy's like, right, this is ridiculous. I'm leaving in the morning and that woman is not your mum.
Just who are you?
My name's Caroline Henderson, and I'm their mama. And,
I wish somebody would tell me something that makes
Caroline
sense.
came to help us out, that's all.
Peter, please tell him.
We was figuring maybe you'd like to help out, too.
He's like, how? And Peter's like, you can be Papa.
Where's my bag? My camera equipment?
I put it all in your room, sir.
Thanks.
And you'll stay?
He's like, no way, I'm leaving first thing tomorrow. This is weird. But when he gets upstairs, Mute Martha follows him and locks him in his room. Later, he manages to escape and goes into Caroline's room. He's like, right, I'm leaving now. Are you coming?
Oh, we can't go now. I mean, they must have seen you come in here.
He's like, it's fine. They're downstairs singing.
How did you get mixed up in this?
I picked up Gilbert just the same way as you did.
He's like, okay, because there are loads of men's clothes in my room, all in different sizes. What's that about?
We're not the first. There was another man, an older man. One morning he was gone. Peter said he went into the town to get a mechanic, but he never came back. And the car just disappeared.
We are leaving right now.
We can't go. Don't you understand?
They're just a bunch of kids.
She's like, but they've got dogs.
A pack of hound dogs.
Yep.
He's like, pack your stuff, we're leaving now. But uh-oh, looks like the dogs aren't going to let them. So it's upstairs and back to bed. Caroline finds a snake in her room and screams. And just as Jimmy's about to whack it with a chair, the kids come in and shoot it. Peter's like, sorry about that, Mum and Dad. Not sure how that got in there.
Yeah. Right.
If you're still watching at this point, please remember to press the like button because it really helps me out. Also, please consider joining my Patreon where you can view exclusive videos. It's only $3 a month. The link's in the description. Thanks. In the morning, Jimmy's the last to wake up and he can't see his car anywhere. He's like, Caroline, where's my brand new $46,000 car?
Excuse me?
He actually says $7,000. I've worked out the inflation for you.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Caroline's like, sorry, I've got chores to do. Why don't you go and ask John? So Jimmy goes over to John and he's like, right, you little shit, where's my car? John tells him that Peter knows and he's down at the swimming hole. So Jimmy heads over there. Oh, look, Martha's coming out.
Everybody out right now.
As they come out, he's like, where's my car?
I'm going to be very upset if you fooled around with that motor.
James, give me a hand with the boat.
He's like, why would we need a boat? You better not have got any water in the gas tank. Peter's like, do you want to see your car or not? And he's like, fine, and gets in the boat. While Peter rows, the other kids swim behind.
Any scratches, I am going to report you to my insurance company as a vandal.
You kids get on back now. It's dangerous out here.
Oh, look, there it is. Cut to Jimmy, who's woken up back in bed.
John upset the boat. He did it as a prank.
They ran my new car right down to the bottom of the creek.
He's like, and there were other cars down there too. Caroline's like, look, shut up, the vote is tonight.
Vote?
On us. Whether they keep us as parents or not.
He's like, what are you talking about? And she's like, if they vote yes, they keep us as their parents. If they vote no, they kill us. He's like, what? She's like, they'll vote yes if they think you're a good dad. So get a stick and hit John with it for tipping the boat over. He's like, I'm not beating someone else's child. Oh, right, he's doing it.
Peter, you're going to have to take the dogs off somewhere.
Ah, it's all part of a plan.
This is just between a father and a son.
Peter, who's rock hard at the thought of his younger brother getting beaten by a stranger pretending to be his dad, takes the dogs and the rest of the kids away. When they're alone, Jimmy tells John he's not going to beat him, but he wants him to go into a shed and think about what he's done. As soon as John's in the shed, Jimmy makes a run for it like this. And yes, this scene goes on and on and on. Oh shit, what's he doing here? Well, at least that's dinner sorted. At dinner, Jimmy tells the kids that he's decided to stay, but only if Caroline is allowed to leave.
You want to, Mama?
If you stay, Jimmy, I will.
Nobody's forcing you to stay. If I'm taking over this family, that's the way it's going to be. And there'll be no more locked doors. Is that understood, Peter?
Yes, sir.
You've got your parents now. You can finish your supper.
Jimmy's pretty pleased with his plan because that night the doors are unlocked and he's able to get into Caroline's room. Meanwhile, Peter is telling John that he's not fully convinced that Jimmy wants to stay and be their dad and that he may have to kill their new parents if they try and escape.
I've got an idea. Come on.
Jimmy's idea is to lure the dogs into a room with cornbread and shut them in there while they make their escape. And it's worked, so let's go. They go through the cornfield past this scarecrow and start to hear dogs.
They're out.
We'll head for the creek.
Ah, yes, the creek. That'll do it. Dogs hate water.
Really?
No.
They manage to make it to this barn and hear the dogs run past, so it's safe to start running again. Back at home, security has been somewhat stepped up.
It wasn't right, Caroline, what you done. That ain't no good way for parents to be.
He wanted to get help, Peter.
We don't need no help. As long as we stay together.
I got him tied up real good, Peter.
We vote now.
Please, Peter, not yet.
I said we vote now.
So that's happening. Remember, yes, he's the dad, no, and he's dead.
James?
I vote no.
Rita?
I vote yes.
Gilbert?
I vote yes.
Baby, do you want Mr. Wheeler to stay or go?
Go.
John?
Don't matter much to me, Peter. Whatever you say.
All right, John's holding back his vote. Martha? That's 3 yes and 2 no.
So it's looking good for Jimmy at this stage. No real surprise at Martha's vote. But then Peter's like, well, I'm voting no, and John says he agrees with whatever I say. So that's it, he's dead. And so is Caroline. The next morning, Peter tells the other kids to go to the swimming hole and waits outside for Jimmy and Caroline with a gun. But the kids are still there, and they'd been told that all the other strangers they voted no on had just left. They're like, Peter, have you been killing all the grown-ups that we voted no on? And he's like, yeah, I have. That's bad, isn't it? And they're like, yeah. So Peter hands his gun to Jimmy, who takes him off to the police station. And that's the end of the film. So until next time. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. And please consider joining my Patreon. There's a link in the description. Thank you.